Hi everyone, welcome to I'm Possible. I'm glad you're able to join us today. I hope that you're being encouraged by the videos that you see on this channel. What I want to talk to you today about is about simplistic reasons that you can bring into your life to help you have a better chance of overcoming some impossible things that might be standing in front of you. One of the biggest things that helped me, and we've already done a video about it, the difference between excellence and perfection, you can probably check it out right here if you haven't seen it before, is the idea of simplicity. I operate very simple in my life. I try to take very complex things and complication and bring them down into simple tasks that makes me be able to see solutions from different perspectives to be able to overcome things that I believe are impossible or used to believe is impossible. One of the big keys that I use is the idea of three. And you might be asking yourself right now, what does that mean? Well, I try to break things down into three groups. I either think something, I believe something, or I know something. By breaking those things into those small groups, those small categories, it helps me move between different levels of what I actually do in my daily routine. If I'm thinking about something, I'm contemplating it, I'm going through it, I'm thinking about risk and reward, I'm thinking about all the things that can come from making a decision. When I start to be able to transfer from thinking to believing, I now have more confidence, I have more boldness, I have more ability to start seeing the vision and the goals that can come from the thought to the belief. Now, belief is really an integral part of this entire situation. Maybe you can understand, or maybe you can think back, that was funny. Think back to a point in your life where you were constantly thinking about what you're going to do, and you finally came to making a decision, and you started believing that was going to happen for you. Once I went from thinking, let's say, about getting married, and believing that I was supposed to get married to my wife, who was very awesome, by the way, I now knew that I was moving into the next level of understanding. That belief helped me carry further than thinking would ever do. With belief, I now have the ability to start seeing visions and goals. When those goals start coming to fruition and the vision starts being established, I start to know that it is working. The neat thing about thinking to believing is always the largest comfort zone that you have to overcome in any journey. You have to be able to come to the point where you believe that it's going to work. You're no longer trying to figure it out, which is thinking, and you now are believing. When you start to see it happen, the knowing comes together. Thinking and believing, there's a big gap here. And one of the things that helps me continually go forward and not get caught into the traps of overcomplication is I never bring my beliefs down to my thinking. I can only elevate my thoughts to my beliefs. And the other thing that's really neat is when my belief system starts paying out and starts showing an ROI or starts showing the dividends of life, what I now know comes closer in line with my belief. But knowing is always the fundamental last stop of the simplicity of three. Everything starts with an idea. Then we start believing in it. Then we come to know that it's true. These three things that I have incorporated in my life has moved me from being stuck in impossible situations to knowing that I am possible to overcome a multiple of things without the complication of life, the fear and anxiety of influence, or anything else being able to come in to stop me to get to where I want to go. I hope that this has helped you today and influences you to start going through the idea of three. Think it, believe it, know it. By transitioning through that, you will have fruitful success in your life. I guarantee you that. If you like what you're hearing today, why don't you subscribe to the channel, give us a like, or even drop a comment down below and encourage your friends to check out the simplistic things that you have learned to help improve your life to go from impossible to I'm possible in everything you do. Take care.